Welcome back, everybody. Here with more Dragon Age, heading right back into the necropolis. Let's go.
We're not alone.
To battle then!
Nice move.
Got him.
Well done now!
Break all the stuff. Break all the other stuff.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
I knew there was stuff up here. Oh, you bitch.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I grew up in Tevinter.
Our cousins in magecraft to the north. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Technically, we are above ground, aren't we? There it is. Alright, how do I... Oh.
Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But
Yay.
how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
I want to go in here. That's what I want.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Right. Then what?
What the hell?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Veilguard.
Handy. Could use a few of those for back home.
I understood Tevinter to be experienced in dealing with malign manifestations.
Oh, we are. You have to be when blood magic attracts them, or some cultist decides to summon something on purpose. I'll take any help I can get.
I see a chest. I did.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Well, there's some luck for you.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh, I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle!
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
There's a nice shot.
A solid blow!
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed
Raw
with gathering
magic.
power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Progression is behind us. Let's go this way. Alright, didn't get very far.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Are you dying?
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous.
Might know someone who can help with that.
Do you, madam? We'd be grateful. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
These necromancers are so polite.
The sunken star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
I guess we better get started then.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Surely it's not gonna be
Yes!
easy.
Kill them all, but save the limb. Got it.
Block that, hoe bag.
There's the problem.
Death for failure!
Wonderfully done, Ned.
The last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I am
I'll
ready.
need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
Redouble your efforts. Well aimed.
We failed the god!
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
How are we doing, Emmrich?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight a little longer.
We've got a rage demon.
Hold fast. Fort now.
Finish it.
A solid hit. An excellent strike there.
My job's done. Your turn. We've got company on the
The grand necropolis shows itself!
Well, look at that. No more despair, demons.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Sure.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Manfred might be the best character in the whole game.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmrich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmrich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Ooh, so scary. Guardian of the Abyss, rare arcane stave. That is pretty damn good. We'll equip that. We will finish off that. Alright. Let us go chat with whoever needs to be chatted with. Alright, where the fuck is Manfred? Map. Oh, we have to talk to almost everybody. Alright, let's go talk to Necro and Harding. Wrong way. The
A
laboratory.
third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse.
Early on, it mostly felt empty, but it's gotten more homey with each new person.
For all its grandeur, the lighthouse does seem meant.
Did you get the tour yet?
Oh, I've been exploring. I noticed a few of the others taken aback by my necromancy. Well,
We'll be fighting weirder stuff than...
that... please excuse me? Thank you for...
Damn, Manfred. I'll get out of your way. What else can I take? Nothing.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an... They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you.
Let's go talk. Yeah. We'll go back to the necropolis later. Let's talk to... Let's see if I can upgrade this.
Manifestation.
Close. Enchant. Let me see.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she?
Yes, she
does. Do I need to
does.
worry?
Yes, we do.
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not going to use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So,
Well, I won't.
how long were you with the Inquisition?
Something like that.
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the Order.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those are... Some of them were more... Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well... Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited. And there was Cole, of course. Yep, I was just sitting on the...
Like,
Nah, just good old... we'd pick strangers out of the... Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not... Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her...
That's creepy.
Okay, that's just a creepy thing.
Cole was like that. Weird. Wonderful.
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at...
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. It's why you don't miss.
And the Inquisitor's advice...
Of all of them, she still sends me a box of handmade sweets. Cullen and I got along too. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal. So he's from Ferelden too.
What about Liliana?
I think she likes to... Oh, I passed her in the great...
A nug? Those small...
Oh, she...
So, did you take the nut?
No!
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them... There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks. Most of them volunteered, like me. We want...
You helped people. That's not...
It sure felt like it some... I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important...
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana...
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other two and I were together...
Do you miss it?
It's hard to miss an organist. But I do miss my friends. And the Inquisition is different from what we've... It's special when you're among people.
Not everyone. What did you really think of him?
Lonely. It's hard not to be.
As smart as he's supposed to be, they're...
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I should let you go.
What a long conversation.
Wow, thank you.
I love that you give them a gift and it's just that. Wow, thank you. Like the kid that gets an avocado. Oh, an avocado. Thanks.
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know, I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And...
No tavern goers, no late night carts, no cats trying to claim the alley behind your house.
The Mimrathus lullaby.
Okay, what works then?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Really?
Just like that.
Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle.
And now?
It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work. But what's got you up at night?
Same. Can't sit still, can't stop thinking about everything.
There's always something to chase. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room, nerd. It's only getting later.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
I might be.
I know the feeling.
Romance all the ladies. Gotta go. Bye. Alright, everyone's been talked to. Let's get out of here. Let's go get the Dragon Hunter. That's not where I wanted to go. Let's go get the Dragon Hunter. Harding. What the fuck? Give me Davrin. Hang out with my griffin.
Hey.
Taash.
Yep.
Rook, I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Let's move. So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Look, I'm already on the beach. Girl, you fast.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
We're gonna go hard in the ground.
Watch yourself. They have gatlock cannons. Come on. You're not bigger than me.
So you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Mervain. I don't follow the Qun. Do you?
No, but you've got the Darsam, the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Taash, why do you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Did it just kick the wall?
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't. All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
The bait? Look out! Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Heads up! Bigger one on the way. Could be the Alpha.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. There you go. A toss curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responded quickly to the horn.
This time.
You fed her before?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
I did not think that was going to work.
close. A lot bigger than a griffin.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Some of these buildings look like Grey Warden architecture.
You're right. Wardens used to have a big outpost here. They left after a volcano erupted. Said it closed some tunnels.
Makes sense. If a volcano floods the deep road with magma, no need to worry about Darkspawn using those tunnels.
Sure, we will come across something that tells us which way they're supposed to face.
The Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. More on Tom. You're not even supposed to be here! Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own. Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vinsimer.
She's a dragon. She can take care of herself.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benori Ebala! Atash Martarost! Asit Tarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Beshida.
Tarala!
Come on!
Be ready.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
You don't just hunt dragons. You're part dragon?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
A trapped animal is a scared animal. She'll be angry once we free her.
You're right. We gotta be ready to run. Hopefully she won't chase us.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Taash and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Taash. While you played with the big scary
Interesting.
dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabel.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy...
That looks like Kunari art, but I've never seen anything that old.
You have a good eye. It is refreshing to see that some younger
She
Kunari
looks that old.
can still appreciate the culture that brought them across the sea.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatash. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll
Whoops.
work it out. You always do. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother.
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not
Of course I do. I might have decided to...
I talked to you about not using your fire. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
I'll try.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah. She's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but...
I'll get my stuff. Hey.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Aw. How sweet.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? But it explains why they pushed so hard into...
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blight, and everything else we're all dealing with. Feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time.
So how do we fight?
We don't have an army, but we do.
After Demeter's crossing, it's...
The Shadow Dragons. I should have earned my way back into their good...
Tarquin won't ever admit it.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the...
Could she have found some trace of the god?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded towns.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The First Warden didn't seem impressed the last time.
I heard he told you to...
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from...
Gillenane has laid low since we heard her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot.
And no one's better at tracking Blight.
Morgan and those Wardens feel like our best leads.
Are they really gods? Or just a...
They're gods. In their power and wrath.
Lucanus.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmrich Volkaren. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Right. Not a... So, a Treviso could have...
What's happening there?
People blame you for what happened to Treviso, knowing what the gods are. Still, it changed.
But you're back with it.
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back. Everyone needs to be a part of...
After what they did to Treviso, I don't see anyone else with a better... My blade's yours.
Great.
I'll let Lady...
I'll send word to Antoine.
Everyone else should rest up.
Never...
What do you mean?
Making the big...
I don't think it ever should be. As soon as it needs to be...
And that's what... Anyway, you've got a meeting with Mo... All this chat... Good work, Rook.
So much dialogue. It's just the same things over and over. Alright, we are going to stop this one here. We will pick up doing maybe a couple side quests and advancing the story in the next one. And I'll catch you then.